Whether your profession involves such things as metal fabrication or maintenance and repair, or you're a weekend warrior working on vehicles around the property, chances are you've had a need to cut and gouge metal. Hello, I'm Mike Tracy, and this is Jim Colt. We're sales managers here at Hypertherm. In the next several minutes, we plan to spend some time talking about PowerMax systems and how effective they can be at gouging and cutting applications.
Over the next several minutes, we will introduce the PowerMax product line, show you how to cut, pierce, and gouge with hand torches, as well as how these systems can be used with automation equipment.
PowerMax systems are used to cut and gouge a variety of metals and thicknesses. They use the intense heat of a plasma arc to melt metal and ordinary compressed gas to blow the molten metal away.
Hypertherm makes 5 PowerMax models ranging in amperage output of 30 amps to 105 amps. The PowerMax 30 for handheld cutting, and the PowerMax 45, 65, 85, and PowerMax 105 for handheld and mechanized cutting. PowerMax systems make high-quality cuts on metal thicknesses from gauge to 1.25 inches and sever metal up to 1 3/4 inches thick at 100 amps.
Handheld torches are used to freehand cut various shapes, follow a template or straight edge, make beveled edges, remove a weld, or create a groove in the metal for weld preparation. Our machine torches are used for automated solutions like XY cutting tables, 3-dimensional robots, track cutting systems, and a variety of automated cutting and beveling machines. PowerMax systems are versatile and robust, and that's why they're used in a variety of applications, from automotive to agricultural, shipbuilding, and general fabrication.
I also see a lot of home hobbyists and metal artists using our plasma systems in their garage, their studios, or around the home. In all of these applications, PowerMax plasma cutting systems offer many advantages over other thermal cutting technologies, such as oxy-fuel. PowerMax systems are safer because they don't need flammable gases to operate. You'll be more productive because the metal doesn't need to be preheated. You can cut faster on metals up to 1 1/4 inch thick, and PowerMax systems provide better cut quality, which results in less grinding.
Unlike oxy-fuel cutting, plasma can cut virtually any metals, including stainless and aluminum, even rusty or painted surfaces. Setting up a PowerMax system is quite easy. All you need is a hand torch or machine torch, AC power, and shop compressed air. In 6 simple steps, Mike is going to get our newest model, the PowerMax 65, ready to cut.
First, I'll check the consumables in the torch to see that they're properly installed. Then attach the leads to the front of the power supply. Third, connect the gas hose to the back of the system. In the 4th step, I'm going to securely attach the work clamp. Plug it in, then power on the system. The last step is to set the mode switch for standard cutting.
While there are some slight differences between PowerMax models, they're all pretty much that easy to set up for hand cutting. The PowerMax 65 has a very intuitive control panel with 2 knobs, 2 toggle buttons, and an LCD screen. This knob has 2 functions. If I want to lower the amperage, let's say for cutting thin metal, I turn the knob down. If I want to override the Smart Sense function and manually adjust the gas pressure, then I push the gas button, then turn the same knob. The other knob is used for selecting the operating mode. The modes are continuous pilot arc for cutting expanded metal, standard cutting, gouging, and the new trigger lock mode for making long cuts without hand fatigue. Now we're going to show some basic cutting and gouging techniques.
So I'm going to start by making some simple cuts with the Duramax torch. To make a freehand cut, I'll place the torch on the edge of the metal. Holding the front of the torch level with the metal and just slightly off the edge, I'll press the trigger to start the arc and begin moving the torch steadily across the metal. Depending on the system amperage and the thickness of the metal, I may need to pause at the edge until the arc has completely cut through, then move forward.
With Hypertherm's drag shield technology, the operator can drag the torch directly on the plate, even at 100 amps, with no damage to the consumables. As a result, they can achieve better quality cuts and longer consumable life as compared to other plasma systems.
And because of the high speed of plasma and the focused arc, the plate isn't nearly as hot as with oxyfuel, allowing operators to use the metal much sooner.
Maintaining a consistent speed is the key to a quality cut. If you're going too fast, sparks will fly up from the metal instead of exiting out the bottom. If the speed is too slow, the arc will waver and eventually go out. Getting the proper technique for cutting will take some practice, just like getting the proper technique for piercing in the center of a plate.
That's right. Material thickness along with the amperage of the system being used will determine whether to pierce straight into the plate or do a rolling pierce. For piercing thin metal, I'll place the torch perpendicular to the metal and pull the trigger. That's a straight pierce. To pierce thick metal, use a rolling pierce. Hold the torch head at about a 45-degree angle, pull the trigger, and then steadily roll the torch until the head is upright. This technique prevents the molten metal from blowing back up into the torch and damaging the consumables.
Cutting expanded metal or grating is just as easy as plate metal. Just switch to continuous pilot mode and cut as Mike described earlier. The arc will remain on between the cuts so that I don't have to keep refiring the torch.
To get better cuts, a variety of tools can be used. For example, I can use a straight edge, such as another piece of metal or angle iron, for a straight or bevel cut. For perfect circles, Hypertherm offers an optional circle cutting guide.
There are many jobs where someone might want to remove a weld or make a groove in the metal for welding preparation, or simply remove unwanted metal. Plasma gouging is perfect for these jobs. The PowerMax 45, 65, 85, and 105 have an operation mode and consumables just for gouging.
To gouge, I'm going to use the new Duramax H65S torch, which already has a gouging shield and nozzle installed. I'll swap the torches, set the mode switch, and I'm ready to go. This is our new torch design, but our regular torches work just as well for many gouging applications. This unique semi-straight design gives me better control and also gets my hand further away from the intense heat. To begin, hold the torch at about a 45-degree angle to the metal, pull the trigger, and then begin moving the torch. I can get different groove profiles by making multiple passes or using a weave technique.
The PowerMax 45, 65, 85, and 105 are compatible with a variety of automated solutions. Semi-automated systems, such as track and saddle-type pipe cutting and gouging systems, require that the on-off function of the plasma torch be done remotely. The Hypertherm remote on-off pendant connects to the CPC port on the back of the PowerMax 45, 65, 85, and 105 models. PowerMax torches are easy to install in universal mounting brackets found on these devices. Using the cut information tables in the operator manual as a guide, adjust the torch height and motion speed to the automated device.
Setting up fully automated systems such as XY tables and three-dimensional robots involves setting up communication between the PowerMax power supply and a computer numerical controller, or CNC, and a torch height controller, or THC.
Hypertherm offers different options and configurations for mechanized applications. Our PowerMax systems are very robust and offer the lowest operating costs because of advancements in power supply, torch, and consumable technology.
As you've seen, PowerMax systems are versatile and very easy to use in a wide variety of cutting and gouging applications. The best way to determine which PowerMax plasma cutting system is best for you is to visit an authorized Hypertherm distributor and try one for yourself. Thanks for watching.